Hi everyone, I welcome you once again to Dynamic Coaching Center. So this is yet another session on radiation mode of heat transfer from the past question papers of ESC. And here is the question. Sun's surface is at 5800 Kelvin and it emits radiation at a wavelength of zero point 0.5 micrometer, right? Okay, so 1 micrometer is actually 10 power minus 6 meter, and the furnace is at 300 degrees Celsius will emit through a small opening the radiation at the wavelength of nearly. So this question was asked in the year 1997. So have been given with four options: option A 10 microns, and option B 5 microns, and option C 0.25 microns, and option D 0.025 microns. So let me just read the question one more time. Sun's surface has 5800 Kelvin and which emits a radiation in the wavelength of zero point 0.5 micrometer, and a furnace at 300 degrees Celsius will emit through a small opening. The radiation at the wavelength will be nearly. See, this is the peak core temperature of sun. So we can say that it is a maximum temperature and its corresponding wavelength has been given. And similarly, furnace which is at 300 degrees Celsius uh, which is actually at a temperature of 300 degrees Celsius, at what wavelength its emitting radiations will be is what the question is. So we can say that both the things can be considered as nearly black body, and so we can also try to use the relationship which relates the maximum wavelength and its corresponding temperature clearly from the question. So once again, it is a question based on the Wien's displacement law, right? So sun temperature T suffix S has been given as 5800 Kelvin, and its corresponding wavelength lambda suffix S has been given as zero point 0.5 micrometer, and temperature of the furnace T suffix F has been given as 300 degrees Celsius. You can convert that into Kelvin, so plus 273. And according to Wien's displacement law, we can say that your lambda maximum and its corresponding temperature product is a constant. So what I can do is, for sun I know both the wavelength as well as the temperature, so it is simply lambda suffix s into T suffix s, which should be equal to constant. And so for the furnace I can rewrite the same thing as lambda suffix f T suffix f should be equal to constant. Since for both these equation the right hand side terms are equal, I can just equate the left hand side terms. So it would be lambda suffix s into T suffix s is equal to lambda suffix f into T suffix f. And we have been given with the wavelength of the sun and its temperature, and we have also been given with the temperature of the furnace. So we'll be able to find out the wavelength of the furnace in which it is emitting, and it is coming around as 5.06 microns, which will be represented by the symbol mu. So if we just get back to the options, I can say that option B is the correct answer. Hope you might have understood this question. We'll just move on to the next question. So here is the next question. This question was asked in the subsequent year 1997. Consider the following statements. If a surface is pockmarked with number of cavities, right? Then as compared to smooth surface, so now you have a scarred surface, right? And since it is pockmarked with number of cavities, when compared with the smooth surface, what happens and what can you infer? So we have been given with four statements. Statement 1, radiation will increase. Statement 2, nucleate boiling will increase. Third statement, conduction will increase. Fourth statement, convection will increase. So let me just read this question one more time. Consider the following statements. If a surface is pockmarked with number of cavities, then as compared to smooth surface. Statement 1, radiation will increase. Statement 2, nucleate boiling will increase. Statement 3, conduction will increase. And statement 4, convection will increase. Which one of the following statements are correct? So option A states that the first three statements are correct. Option B, it is the first, second and last statement. And option C, it is the first, third and last statement. And option D, it is the last three statements which are found to be correct, right? So generally if you try to poke mark a surface, a smooth surface, then with the cavities, then generally its surface area increases, right? So if a surface is pockmarked with number of cavities, the surface area would increase. So generally, if the surface area increases, then I can say that it's very well known that your nucleate boiling will actually try to increase, as well as the conduction term and convection term will try to increase, because you know that for convection Q is equal to HA delta T, and the same thing will be actually used for nucleate boiling also. And so again the surface area comes to play. If the surface area is more, the heat transfer rate would be more. And even for the case of conduction, Q is equal to Ka into dt by dx for plane wall, right? And clearly if your surface area is more, your heat transfer rate would be more. So I can say that option D is a correct answer, which means nucleate boiling, conduction and convection will increase because of the pockmarked cavities in a smooth surface. So option statement 2, 3 and 4 are correct, which is option D, right? So radiation has nothing to play with this particular statement which has been given here in the question. So have to be very careful about this. So we'll just move on to the next question. So we'll do an interesting question, and we'll do this problem which happened in the year 1997 in the next video. So let's just get into a new question. And this question was being asked in the year 1998. On a summer day, imagine yourself that a scooter rider feels more comfortable while on the moving. See, on a summer day, when the scooter is in movement, the rider will actually feel comfortable than while at the stoplight. So if you stay in a particular place, it is uncomfortable when compared to when the scooter is actually moving on a summer day. So why this is so? So option A, an object in motion captures less solar radiation. Option B, air is transparent to radiation and hence it is cooler than the body. Option C, more heat is lost by convection and radiation while in motion. And option D, air has low specific heat and hence it is cooler. So these are all the four options which has been given to us for this particular problem, and we have to find out the correct answer. So once again, let me just get back to the question. On a summer day, a scooter rider feels more comfortable while on the move than while he is staying at a particular place, stationary. So what is the exact reason for that? And your statement A is an object in motion captures less solar radiation. And option B, air is transparent to radiation and hence it is cooler than the body. And option C, more heat is lost because of convection and radiation while in motion. And option D, air has low specific heat and hence it is cooler. So correct answer is option A, which is very simple from the basic physics. When the body is moving, electromagnetic waves which are incident on the body because of radiation mode of heat transfer, because we know that sun's radiation reaching earth's surface is by radiation mode, so which is nothing but electromagnetic radiation. So when the body is moving, electromagnetic waves which are incident on the body will get slipped, and hence the electromagnetic waves will be absorbed by the body, will be reduced. So hence I can say that option A is the correct answer. Hope you might have understood this particular video session containing the question and answers, and hope you might have enjoyed this. So if you like my videos, please do subscribe, review, rate and recommend to your friends, and you can also share the links, and those who are actually new to this channel, you can just check out the links which has been given in the description, where you might see the first few videos related to radiation, where we have solved certain questions from GATE and ESE, which forms the basic foundation for this particular playlist. And once when you go through that and then come back over here, it will be very easy for you guys to move on. So if you have any doubts, you can just put in the comment section so that we can discuss it on the next upcoming videos. So stay tuned for the next videos. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.